In a quiet little village, far from the hustle and bustle of the big city, lived an elderly couple named Lyikno and Darni. They lived simply, growing crops and raising chickens, but there was one thing that always brought color to their days: their admiration for the famous star Wang Yibo. Every drama, every show, even the smallest bit of news about him, they never missed it. Darni would often say, "That young man's smile is so calming, Lake," while Grandpa Lyikno, though not one to give compliments easily, secretly admired him too, and would mutter, "If Wang Yibo were our grandson, we'd be so proud." That day, the village air was bright and clear.
Meanwhile, Grandma Darny was busy tidying her hair in front of a small mirror, wanting to look neat even at home. Suddenly, Lekno's eyes widened. He read a piece of news that made his heart pound fast. Wang Yibo will perform at a large event in the village stadium. Without glancing at the publication date, Grandpa Lekno jumped up. "Darny, quick, get ready. Our idol is coming here. There's a show at the stadium." Darny, still holding her comb, turned around in shock. "What? Are you serious, Lek? Oh my goodness, what a dream come true. Wang Yibo coming to this little village? It says it right here. Don't waste time. If we're late, we won't get a seat." Excited, they hurried to prepare. Grandpa Lekno changed into his best batik shirt, while Darny quickly slipped into her favorite kabaya, usually reserved for weddings. With glowing faces, they walked together toward the village's small stadium, imagining the moment they would finally meet their idol. Along the way, they teased each other sweetly. "Lek, if we get to shake hands, don't forget to ask for a photo." "Of course, Dar. I'll even invite him over for some boiled cassava." At last, they arrived at the stadium, but to their shock, the field was completely empty. Only a few kids playing soccer and a couple of goats grazing. No stage, no crowd, no sign of a big performance. Along the way, they teased each other sweetly. "Lick, if we get to shake hands, don't forget to ask for a photo." "Of course, Dar. I'll even invite him over for some boiled cassava." At last, they arrived at the stadium, but to their shock, the field was completely empty. Only a few kids playing soccer and a couple of goats grazing. No stage, no crowd, no sign of a big performance. Scratching his head, Grandpa Lekno reopened the newspaper and finally noticed the small print in the corner. The issue was from last year. "Dar, oh dear, I misread. This is an old paper." Darny froze for a moment, then burst into laughter so hard that tears ran down her cheeks. "Oh my goodness, Lek! We dressed up like this all for nothing. Lucky no one saw us." Grandpa Lekno chuckled too, his face a little red with embarrassment. Yet beneath the laughter, there was a sweetness that words could hardly capture. Even though they didn't meet Wang Yibo, the little adventure made them feel young again, like two teenagers rushing off to a concert. They sat on the edge of the field, watching the village children play. Darny whispered, "It's all right, Lek. Even if we didn't meet him, at least today we have a funny story to remember." Grandpa Lekno nodded with a smile. "True, Dar. Who knows, maybe one day Wang Yibo really will come to our village. If not, we'll just enjoy watching him on TV."
They said they were going to meet Wang Yibo. It didn't take long before the whole village was buzzing. Some people laughed, others grew curious. At the coffee stall, the mothers joked, "Goodness, Lekno and Darny are really something." While other elders listened to dangdut music, they're fans of a foreign star. Meanwhile, at the guard post, the men teased Lekno as he passed by with his hoe. "Hey, Lekno, If Wang Yibo comes again, make sure to tell us. We'll dress up too. Another added, pretending to be serious. But Lek, don't trust old newspapers again. Next time you might think there's a concert when it's just the night watch schedule. Grandma Darnie wasn't spared either. At the market, vegetable sellers greeted her with playful jabs. Boo Darnie, a kilo of onions, half a kilo of chili. Oh, and don't forget a concert ticket for Wang Yibo too. Darnie could only smile and reply, "Oh, you too much. If Wang Yibo really does come, I'll treat you all to boiled cassava at my house." Things grew even funnier during the neighborhood meeting led by the head of the RT. The agenda was supposed to be about a clogged drainage system, but somehow the topic drifted. So, about the night guard duty tomorrow. Oh, by the way, Lekno, if Wang Yibo comes again, we'll prepare the stadium together, all right? The room erupted in laughter. Lekno could only shake his head while Darnie patted his shoulder, giggling. Secretly, though, the couple felt a bit proud. Even if they were the butt of jokes, their story had given the village something fun to talk about. From children to adults, everyone bonded over the tale of the grandparents who adored Wang Yibo and misread the newspaper. From that day on, whenever an old newspaper turned up at their house, Lekno and Darnie always checked the date carefully. Still, the moment they heard Wang Yibo's name, their eyes lit up again, like two young lovers caught in the thrill of their first crush.